I love Pokemon. And here I am, failing.
Failing at Pokemon. Poo you, mate.
You know what, mate? Sometimes there is no lesson. You just fail. Welcome to the Bromantic podcast, episode 17.
We're basically professionals now.
Essentially, we got a letter through the post that was like, congratulations being professional podcasters.
Yep. From the Queen.
She is dead. So that
means she wrote it before she died and she knew what was coming. Impressive, isn't it?
Yeah. It's a shame she didn't live long enough to really...
to watch the podcast. Did we start it after? Yeah. Must have done.
Well, we've been going 17 weeks.
Yeah.
So how long has she been dead?
Yeah.
Did you just break something?
No, I just had my hairband on my arm.
Oh, all right.
I just realised I haven't tied my hair up. So.
You haven't?
We're going with it.
Yeah.
We're a wild man for today's episode.
This is the first episode with the hair down. You look like your character.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fucking goddamn right.
My fucking G9. Anyway.
Should we delve straight into the quest?
Should we just jump in? Before we delve into the quest, I just want to remind everyone to like and subscribe. Click like before you see the rest of the video so you don't see the rest of the video and dislike it.
Yeah. Also want you to comment on a character that you'd like to see.
Okay.
You know? I just want to know what people would like as a character in the... You know, if they're like, I would like to see more of a character like this or a character like that. You know, I know how people will know what characters are, so I didn't need to do that, but... I'm not going to put it in, I just want to know what people want to see.
Okay.
They're like, a fire demon. And I'll be like...
Fire demon.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
I want to see Gollum's twin sister. I want to see the lizard man turn into the Hulk when he's angry. Like, you can be whatever you want. I just want to know. I'd come up with this really quickly.
Yeah, I know what you're doing here, but I'm for it.
Yeah.
Whatever you want, Ryan, I'm for.
Yeah. Well,
whatever you want.
We're going to take a quick break.
But yeah, do all the likings and the lovings and the subscribings and the sharings and tell a friend.
Tell a
friend to tell a friend.
Yep.
Tell that friend to retell you so you can tell another friend. If you can do all that, you win an hour with yourself.
And you will love that hour.
Yeah. Best hour with yourself.
Not just any hour, the best hour.
The best kind of hour.
Right.
Straight into the quest.
Do you remember where we left off?
You will, because...
Greetings, warrior. I am Sonny Konag, and this is your quest.
Yeah, all right there, guys. We were just wondering, did you want to leave today, tomorrow, or next week?
So you get in the bag, Gollum slings it over his shoulder, and they kind of leave the horse and carriage outside, and they walk up to the gates. So you approach the first guy. You just dig an axe just into his chest. He's then dead on the end of the axe. You pull it out, you grab him, and you just put him on your back. You cry out to Gollum. Not without you, brother. And you, with all your might, raise these two tusks.
So tusks first, so he's going to be bent down.
Yeah.
So as he goes through, I want to run up his back, leap.
Okay.
That's the entrance me and Gollum are going to make.
Now, right. Next to the throne is Papa.
Okay.
He doesn't look like a prisoner. So you look, and a well-armoured man stands up in kind of like black, looks a bit like dragon scale armour. He's quite elderly, but not old.
Experienced.
Yeah. And he kind of looks you up and down. And he kind of respects the entrance. And he's like, state your business. With this, in the corner of your eye, you see a glinting golden cobra. And you hear, justice, not revenge. Lovely, nicely done.
That was magic.
Yeah, I I hope you don't put the edit in now.
I'm not sure what he just did.
Yeah, just make me look like a fucking idiot. Just like rewinding and don't do that. So yeah, we're good to go. So everyone's just had a little refresher. You're currently stood before a man who has stepped on Papa, who suddenly turned into a cockroach, which you didn't know about. He could do that. You've got the 3 lizardmen above you who are on your team. You've got Gollum stood behind this gentleman who looks handy. Mm-hmm. And before you has just appeared Sonne Connarg, who has just reminded you of justice before revenge. And with this, he gives you a token.
Mm-hmm.
1 golden amulet of health.
Okay.
Now he gives this to you.
Mm-hmm.
Go on.
This is Sonny's given this to me, yeah?
Yeah, Sonny Connarg, don't Sonny him.
Sonny Connarg, sorry.
Right. Has given this to you and
Right.
said, this amulet of health, this amulet of health can only be used when justice prevails. And he suddenly disappears again. And what this will do, it will increase your health by 2.
Mm-hmm.
But cannot be used at will. It must be used for justice, not revenge.
Okay. I'm not sure I really understand that, but fine. I guess I'll try and use it whenever and see what happens.
Well, I think sometimes you can realise, I am fighting this guy. Did you just throw the amulet of health?
I wanted to plop it down, but it bounced. So my apologies.
Thanks.
That was great, mate. Yeah, great. Mate.
Yeah, I'll use that at some point, fucking thing. What do you mean, justice?
No, I tried to just plop it.
Yeah, no, that's fine. I was only kidding anyway. Hey, it's gold. It's actually gold plated.
It's like church gold.
Yeah. Might have a candlestick. So I think you know what that means. I don't have to explain that. If you're going to fight someone,
I'll try and use it
because you're feeling vengeful.
All right. I am going to try and seek justice for Papa.
Seek justice for Papa.
That's what I want to do. I'm not fighting because I want revenge for Papa's death. I'm fighting because I'm seeking
It doesn't
justice.
matter. So it's only when you want to use that amulet and you say that can only be used once. We're on episode 4. So maybe wait for the right time.
I want to use it now.
I was going to say. Yeah, it didn't work.
Oh, what? So I can use it once. If it doesn't work, it still goes?
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus.
It must be used for justice.
Oh,
You got to know when you're fighting for a just cause.
All right, well, they're now, so I'm not going to use it now. Just fighting now. I mean, I always think my causes are just, but I'm a little dim.
Yeah, exactly. So you got to know that what you're fighting for is just and not vengeance.
Right, okay. Well, I'm out there. Axes are ready. What's he done?
Right, so this guy laughs and he says, "You are mere man. You will fear me. You are not in my realm, nor your compadres. I offer you this one time to leave, or I will slay thee." And he readies his sword.
Can I see... I was going to say Gilbert, but his name's not Gilbert, is it?
Who on earth is Gilbert? Who the...
Gollum is what I wanted to say.
Gollum is behind him.
And what's Gollum? Can I see Gollum?
Yeah.
So I want to make eye contact with Gollum as if to kind of go, what do you want? What's the play here? What are you thinking?
Now, Gollum, he ain't got much going on, man. He doesn't know. Remember, you got 2 lizards above you. Remember, one of them spoke to you. He went by you and he was like, whoa, whoa, whoa. So you got the lizards, yeah.
Can I check in with... Do I have time to check in with people, or is he just going to slay the shit?
He's given you one chance.
Okay.
So you've got a moment.
Double check with the lizard. Who's this geezer? What's going on here?
Character voice.
Do you know who this guy is?
He's a pretty, he doesn't get his hands dirty very often, but...
These lizard voices are amazing. They just change every time.
Mate, I do what I want.
Yeah, he doesn't get his hands dirty very often, but what?
I don't want to fight him.
Do you think me and Gollum could take him?
I've never seen him fight. I don't want to be in this fight.
Will you fight, though?
And he kind of says nothing.
Will you fight?
He just says nothing.
I need an answer.
Just says nothing. Just looks
Oh, Jesus Christ.
completely unsure what to do. So while you're stood there frozen in fear, this guy takes his sword. He takes his sword and he sheaths it. And then he just says, What is your business here?
I came for Papa.
Did you really know Papa?
He raised me.
But did you really know Papa?
As my father, yes.
Papa is not the man that you believe him to be.
Is there more to that?
Not for you.
What do you mean?
You can leave now.
I need answers.
You need nothing, you may leave. And with this, he pulls back his arm. He grabs Gollum by his tusk, brings him down, takes his sword and holds it on the back of Gollum's neck.
You son of a bitch.
You can leave.
Okay. We'll leave.
You'll leave. So you walk out.
With Gollum.
Yep, so with Gollum, you leave. And just as you get through that door, a sword on fire bursts through Gollum's chest and then pulls back. And he says, If you ever return, you shall see the same fate. And the door closes.
Is Gollum my side of the door?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to get out my stone that revives people. And I'm going to give it to Gollum.
That is amazingly heroic of you.
Gollum is my pal.
Yeah.
I'm going to give Gollum my reviving stone.
So your one reviving stone
Yep.
is gone. These three lizard men are distraught at this. They're like, they don't even know what to do in this moment. And they look to you and they're like, can you do something? Can you do anything to help Gollum? And you take a deep breath because you know what you're about to do is significant. Beyond significant, it's a life. And you pull out this shining stone and they look at you in awe. They don't even know what this is, but they can sense that there's something amazing about to happen. And you just touch Gollum with it, and his wound heals, and the stone kind of disintegrates between your fingers, turns to nothing. And Gollum suddenly just gets to his feet, kind of pats himself down, takes like a deep breath, and he doesn't say anything because he's Gollum. But the other guy's like, What did you do? What did you do?
Enough questions. Let's get the fuck out of here.
Oh, yeah, no. That's a fair point, man. That's a fair point. So they jump in. They ride down the road to the side of the lake. They can't see the fort anymore. And they're kind of still out of breath. They're not even been doing anything, just out of breath from what they've done. And they're like, right, well, they kind of get like unpacked a little bit, and they kind of sit for a minute, and they're like, who the fuck was that guy?
No idea.
Who the fuck's your papa?
No idea. I thought I knew. I've got not a clue.
Why would they want papa?
He was the cleric of my church.
Mm-hmm.
The master cleric. No, he wasn't.
The
Other guy. He was one of the clerics in my church. He's the one who raised me.
Now, when we went there, we were told we'd be taking someone who deals with trade. Not a cleric.
Well, here's the thing. He may have had something to do with trade. But the trade master's dead. And I destroyed his house.
Oh.
So I couldn't find out. Someone had let a warthog into his house and smashed it to pieces.
Those darn warthogs.
Every time. Every time.
Bastards.
What? Numpty. Did something like that.
All right, so...
I also just want to clarify, I want to check Gollum's okay. Like...
Yeah?
I want to just...
Yeah, you can do that. Yeah.
Aside of the lizards, I want to just check in with Gollum.
Yeah.
Without them listening. Because I imagine that's his first loss. Like, that's shocking.
That's a big L. That's a big L.
He just died in one hit and came back.
Yeah.
So I want to check that he's not shaken, he's not...
No, yeah. So you're same seating positions before. You're atop, they're beneath, but you've got off now, and you kind of go up to Gollum. You know he's not really going to say much, so you just put your fist out. Gollum bumps it.
Gollum's good.
He gives you a little pat on the back as well.
Oh, we've advanced.
Yeah.
No patting Gollum.
He just kind of, with his huge hand,
I'm just...
just like that, just like a,
Okay, so Gollum's good.
Yeah, Gollum is good.
Gollum doesn't have feet.
He doesn't really know
what happened.
Yeah, it kind of happens so quickly for him.
Fair.
Yeah. Okay. So at this point now, you, Gollum, and the three lizardmen have taken a real reality check of where you stand compared to real force. Yeah. So your options are really, you can head up the lake, and up the top is like a town called Habana Town. Okay? Yeah, I know.
Called what?
Habana.
Habana.
Habana. Yeah. Once you get up to Habana, you can probably rest there, see what it is you want to do. You can just go straight through it, and then you head to a mountain pass. If you head back, you can go back towards the Cleric Your Town, or if you go around the lake, it's just dark forest.
I'm going to suggest that we head to the next town. When you say it's just dark forest...
It's like forbidden forest.
Okay. I'm going to suggest that we rest and recoup a little. We need to gather our thoughts. We need to figure out what's going on.
Yeah.
So I'm going to suggest that we head to the next town. I also just want to confirm with them that they're kind of with me till this finishes. They're not like...
So I think we can chat to them.
Hey guys, you know that I was paid you to take that guy down, right? So you're kind of with me till that's over.
The lizard men...
I'd appreciate it.
Yeah. I think, considering we're going to be here resting, they take the night to think about it. They kind of have a little chat during the night, and they kind of look at Gollum a little bit and kind of think about what's happened to him, and this is kind of more than they've ever been through. Like, they're used to just ransacking little towns, not getting absolutely decimated. So they come to an agreement, and they're like, right, here's where we stand. We'll see this through till we feel the debt is paid. We couldn't help you before, but we can help you now. So while you were sitting by this lake before you made your decision, a wandering tradesman
excellent.
goes by.
I mean, I've got 2 gold. What the fuck can I buy with 2 gold?
Yeah, but I've changed the whole pricing. It's all been scaled down.
True. Also, do the lizards and that have gold? They've got gold, haven't they?
They've got gold. They ain't sharing it.
Damn it. Okay.
That's their gold.
That's an option out the window then.
Okay. And the tradesman comes over and he says, well, hello. I'm Barry. Barry the trader.
Hi, Barry.
Now I come here with goods from afar. But I mainly sell potions.
Of course you do. Of course you do.
What you looking for?
What goods have you got?
Well, let me check my stash. I enjoy this voice. Now, see, I got the famous health potion that'll heal you right up. What I have here is a potion of charisma. What I have here is a potion of luck. And the piece de resistance is a potion of rage.
How much?
Each potion is 2 gold, but the rage potion is 5.
Oh, I don't know, 5.
It's just so you know it exists.
Thanks, mate.
No worries.
Do you buy things?
Yeah, I buy things, yeah. I'm a wandering tradesman.
How much would you give me for... Nah, it's all fine. I'll buy a health potion. For 2 gold.
Sounds good. Hand over the gold, boy. And just like that, you broke.
Yeah.
It's been a pleasure. And off goes Barry. And he goes, maybe I'll see you again sometime. And he's gone.
Did I just get ripped off? Potions are usually only half a gold.
And the lizard men buy some bits and pieces. They just buy like some alcohol and that off him. They're not really potions or anything. And
Yeah, that's what I just bought. So
yeah, yeah. So yeah, okay. Keep your eye out for Barry. I think he gets around.
does he? Good stuff.
Right.
Yeah,
So
there's potions.
you've had time to kind of think about where you're going to go. Where you're going to go?
Town.
Going to head to town.
Yep.
Yeah, so you start to make your way. Obviously, the lizards are like, yeah, wherever you want to go, mate. You paid your money. So head forward. Right. Now, just before town, just at the edge of the lake, is a gaping hole in the ground that kind of looks like it goes under the lake.
Right.
Do you care to investigate it?
Have a quick look.
Go and have a quick look.
Mm.
How close to it are you getting?
5 meters.
So you're not in the hole.
No.
You're
No,
5
definitely
meters
not.
from it.
Just like looking. So,
Okay. So as you look, you kind of see that it is not steep, but like it's walkable, but it does go downhill into the dark.
I'm going to ask one of the lizard men. Have you ever seen anything like this?
He kind of takes a look, and he goes, looks a little Murlockian, but I don't. Could be abandoned. Could be an old mining cave.
What are murlocs?
Fishmen.
Evil, good.
Chaotic, neutral. I don't know. Somewhere they do their own thing.
Okay, well, I'm just going to ignore it then.
Gonna
Just
ignore
carry
it.
on, yeah.
Like style. So, as you carry on, a spear comes out, hits the side of the carriage, and Gollum walks towards it to investigate.
Okay.
Suddenly, a rope around Gollum's ankle, and he's pulled down the hole.
All right, axes are out. I'm running in.
And you hear right? In the distance under the thing.
Axes out, I'm running in.
Axes out, you're running in. You belt down towards Gollum and your foot hits a trap. And a rope tightens around your ankle and you are pulled down to where comes closer.
Can I take my axe and cut the rope?
Right. As you do this swift motion to cut the rope, you see Gollum being pulled down You are now in pitch darkness.
Have I cut the rope or no?
Yeah, no, you're sat.
Okay. Okay, well then I'm going to run.
I mean, you can't see Toffee. You ain't running.
All right. I call out for Gollum to make noise. Please. Make noise, Gollum.
So you just hear almost like a faint roar, but it's a little too distant now for you to really pinpoint it.
Okay. Well, I'd like to take my hatchet and put it out to the side of me so that it's against a wall, and kind of walk while running it along the wall, so I know if there's any turns coming up or anything like that. That's kind of how I'm going to guide myself through. Yeah.
So you've scraped it down. You've been walking about 20 minutes, and now you feel the ground start to level. You don't feel like you're walking downhill anymore. Upon this, suddenly your hatchet is no longer against the wall.
So I've come into like a room or something then.
Or a turn, something like that, yeah.
But if it's following the wall, then I would turn with it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You can turn. It's like possibly like a right angle. So like you've not just scraped along it. You can hear scurrying. You can feel that you're maybe in 2-3 inches of water.
Do I feel like the water's getting higher, or is it just...
You've like walked into a deep puddle, that thing.
Yeah, okay. I'm going to step back and out of the water, so I'm not inside the water. I want to call out for Gollum.
You're going to shout for Gollum.
I mean, it's in the pitch black. They can obviously see me.
Yeah, okay, we're going to shout for Gollum. So you cry out for Gollum. You hear nothing in response, but a lot of scurrying.
Okay.
Are you going to do anything now, or...?
I'm going to ready my axes in front of me in like a defensive position. And make my target smaller. So maybe drop to a knee. In case they're working off sound, but I don't know. This is my issue.
You are suddenly covered in nets.
Oh, just cut the nets.
Like, I mean, you're not just cutting it, like, you are covered. Like, you're, like, tight in these nets.
Wrapped in nets.
Yeah, you were just... And then you're suddenly to the ground and pulled along. You're then dragged through to a mildly lit room where Gollum is hanging upside down by his feet. He's alive and well, but he's just hanging there.
Right.
His hands are chained and tied to the floor. You are then hung by these nets from the ceiling as well. Not taking anything off you because you're bound. You can't move. Any play here?
Can I like my axes? Because I've got my axes in my hands.
Yeah, but there's no wiggle room for you. You are.
I cannot move at all.
Cannot
Can't even
move.
slightly
You are.
cut the net.
You can't cut the net. You're in it.
All right. Gollum, cut the fucking rope.
Gollum's hands are bound.
Oh, his hands are bound.
I said his hands are chained.
Oh, right, okay. Who are you? Who goes there? What?
You just hear some right?
Yeah, shocker.
Suddenly you hear psst, numbskull.
Yeah.
That's what you got to say. I like that. Yeah.
I mean, I'm tied up. What do you want? Like,
Yeah.
I can't do anything.
It's
Oh, psst is what you said.
psst.
Oh,
Numbskull.
psst. I thought you said pff,
No,
numbskull. Right. Look around.
Hey, it's me. I'm going to name him. Tony is one of the lizard men. Okay.
Oh, come up with better names, mate. Come on now.
All right.
Tony.
It's Tobias.
Tobias.
Right. Hey, it's me, Tobias. You can call me Toby. Psst, hey.
Yeah.
Good going, by the way.
Thanks.
Why didn't you ask us for help?
Why didn't you help when you saw your prized possession being dragged into a hole?
Yeah, we did, but we did it quietly.
Well, great job. You helped really well.
Yeah, we're here, not trapped, and you are.
Right. Well, you could have helped me earlier.
not helping an idiot.
Well, this is where we are.
Anyway, so he kind of crawls over to where, because he's on the ceiling, and he like crawls over to where Gollum is, takes a knife, goes down to where Gollum's hands are, starts sort of cutting away a little bit, but realizes it's a bit loud. And then he kind of thinks, and he's like, Gollum, you could just break out these chains. And Gollum just snaps the chains. He's like, idiot. Crawls back up, goes over to you. He goes, right, I'm going to cut you free, but don't free yourself. So he goes around the back and he cuts the netting behind you, but like you're still trapped. Mm-hmm. And he leaves you and Gollum hanging there. And he goes, don't move. Don't move till I give you a signal.
You know it's really dark.
Wait for the signal.
Okay, but I can't see you.
Wait for the signal.
But it's really dark.
And he just bucks up and he goes, fucking idiot.
I just want to let you know,
Yeah.
I still don't get it.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Gollum, can you see?
Yeah.
Can't see.
Gollum's asleep. He's got a lot of blood in his head. He's out cold. So they crawl off. And then they come back. And they said to you, ready yourself.
I'm ready this whole time. I haven't stopped being ready.
Yeah. So he goes over because he's had a full feel of the room now, and he can kind of feel where torches are and everything like that. But he knows as soon as he lights one, it's game on with these Murlocians. Because you can hear them scurrying everywhere.
Yeah.
But they're blind. Mm-hmm. But the light will hurt their eyes, so they'll be ready for battle.
Right.
So they also, one lizard is above Gollum, ready to cut the rope. Mm-hmm. There's you, who has had your rope cut.
Well, the netting cut.
The netting cut, sorry, yeah. So you can burst out. So, light enters the room, and these Murlocians go mad.
All right. As the light enters the room and I see the two lizards by the torches, I look over to them as if waiting for a signal.
Yeah. One of them just puts his thumb up.
And I'm like, now! Jump out of the net!
And he cuts the rope of Gollum, the other one as well. So Gollum hits the ground, stands up. Gollum's unarmed. They're taking his sword, but you've obviously still got your weapons.
All right.
Go on.
I'm going to throw one of my axes to Gollum.
As he holds it in his enormous hand, you realise, wow, that's a big guy. And suddenly, the area clears. There are no Murlocs in there anymore. So you're thinking, what are you thinking?
Oh, what am I thinking? So, you need to speak louder. I thought you said, so you're thinking. And I was like,
Yeah, so you're thinking.
oh, right.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry. So no Murlocs in the room at all.
No Murlocs in the room.
I just look at Gollum and put my fist up. Like, we did it. Good job.
Yeah.
Like, kind
Just
of sitch.
as Gollum goes to pat your fist, you feel the ground shake. And Gollum's fist doesn't quite make it to yours.
And we kind of...
Yeah.
I was like, oh, it's not done.
Yeah. The lizards have frantically gone around trying to light as many as these candles or torches as they can. Now they light 6.
Right.
And they know that if these 6 candles get put out, it's probably game over for you guys.
Okay. I'm going to shout to one of the lizards to take one of the torches each and give it to me and Gollum. So we have a torch in hand and an axe in hand.
Okay. Yeah, fine.
Because the Murlocs don't like the light, do they?
They don't know.
Right. Yeah.
So
do that.
they toss you a torch and they toss Gollum a torch. And right, suddenly from under the ground comes what looks like a giant armored frog.
Cool.
Comes seeping out about half his body. And he's squinting because of the light. Then with his tongue, puts one torch out. So you've got 5 torches.
Okay.
3 warrior-looking Murlocs step out as well. What do you want to do?
Well, the frog is the one that's putting torches out. Is he seeming of any threat? Does he look like he's going to attack us, or what's the... You don't know. Good stuff.
Could do.
All right. I am going to... Do the Murloc warriors look in any way an issue, or fairly easy?
I mean, fight one. Find out.
Okay. I am going to head towards the frog's head and motion Gollum to deal with the Murlocs. Because I feel like he's got a weapon, he's a bit of a G, he can smash them to pieces, no problem.
Yeah.
I'm going to head for the frog.
It's cool. So you make your way towards the frog. One of the Murlocs is quick.
Mm-hmm.
He steps to you faster than you can get to the frog.
Okay.
And he's got 2 swords.
Yep.
And with this, he goes to slice you once. What's your next play?
But once with both swords.
Just one sword.
I'm going to defend it with my axe and smash him in the face with my gauntlets.
Gauntlets.
That I have
I
on,
like your play.
remember.
We're going to go for a dice roll now.
Excellent.
I thought so. So we're going to go with... Goddamn dice. A dice of 4. Pick a number. If you pick that number, you are unsuccessful.
Oh, fuck.
Ah! So I got it.
Okay.
Yep.
2.
So 2 is no success. So as he swings his sword, you block it with your axe. Ting! And while your fist is here, you drive forward and just smack him in the face. This pushes the Murloc back. He pulls his head forward, spits a tooth out, and readies himself again.
Right. As he's stunned and shocked, I'm going to push the torch into his eyes.
Mm-hmm. So
The fire of the torch into his eyes, yeah.
As you go and push the torch into his eyes, you hear or kind of sense a tongue coming. You going to do anything about that?
I'm going to move the torch out of the way.
So you're going to move the torch. So you pull the torch back, the tongue goes straight past you.
As that happens, I'm going to cut the tongue
Yeah?
with my axe, yeah.
So you go to cut the tongue.
Yeah, so this is how I'm picturing it. So I've gone to shove it in his eyes, felt the tongue coming, I've pulled that back and the tongue sort of shot here.
Yeah.
And I've
Gone to cut the tongue.
cut the tongue, yeah.
As you go to cut the tongue, your sword bounces like it's made of rubber.
Oh, great. It's an axe, not a sword.
Oh, sorry. As your axe comes down. All right. Lippy.
Get right at the end.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, and it bounces off like it's made of rubber. You then see this Murloc jump over the tongue, and he is now coming down on you. What's your play? His swords are drawn. He's coming down.
Oh, he's got swords out.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Okay. I'm going to jump up at him,
No.
and meet him,
Right.
and cleave at him, basically, with my axe.
Nice. Pick a number.
Between 1 and
4.
3.
As you jump up, you put the light in front of you, then you let it go, and then you just headbutt him in midair. He then falls backwards onto the ground, and you land at his feet while he's on the ground.
I didn't cleave at him at all then.
Nah.
Okay.
He's got his swords up. Wasn't really going to work.
Okay. So he's on the ground. Right, I'm going to just take his head off.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You with one foul swoop come and just go straight for the head. He's quite thick-necked. Doesn't get it off in one. So you take a second swing, take the head off.
Okay.
What's your next play?
I'm going to... can I pick up his body?
Yeah, if you want to. Do what with it?
Just have it in front of the torch, essentially, like almost as defending the torch
Yeah.
from the tongue and moving towards the frog.
Now you're heading towards the frog again, yeah? Tongue comes out, another torch gone. So you're down to 4 torches. Making your way towards the frog. The frog sees you coming. He throws his tongue at you.
Yep.
What are you going to do?
I've got the guy in front of me.
Yeah? So you're going to let him take the guy.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what happens. It sticks to the guy, pulls the guy in, he just spits the guy out.
Okay.
Gollum has dismantled one of the Murlocs.
Mm-hmm.
But you can see Gollum is currently in a bit of a sticky situation where he's fallen into deep water.
Okay.
He's struggling to swim, possibly can't. Possibly Murloc's pulling him down. What do you want to do?
How far is he from me?
He's about 10 metres to your right, and the frog is about 15 metres ahead of you.
Right, I'm going to head for Gollum then.
You head into Gollum.
Yep, I'm going to help him out of the water.
Okay, so you head towards Gollum. So there's still that one armoured Murloc that's kind of like stabbing at Gollum on your way over.
Oh, he's got his back to me.
Side to you, yeah. But
So I'm going to run and hoof, like Sparta kick style, that Murloc.
yeah. So as you come over, he can hear you coming. So he readies his weapons.
Okay.
So as you go to Sparta kick him, he just smacks your foot away with his shield.
All right. Well, I'd obviously follow up after the Sparta kick. I'm not just going to stand there and attack.
Yeah, okay. Pick a number.
1.
As you go to attack, it is blocked with a shield. You then feel a spear go through your leg from the side of you.
Okay.
This doesn't go through your leg, but it stabs you in the leg. It gives you 20% damage. You are now at 80 health.
All right. I'd like to grab hold of the spear, pull it out of my leg,
Yep.
pull it towards me simultaneously. So whoever's on the end of it's getting...
Okay, cool. It's a thrown spear, just so you're aware.
Oh, so I just pull the spear.
Yeah, you can just pull the spear out, yeah.
Oh, that's weird. I've pulled the spear out.
Yep.
Oh! I pull the spear out and I reach the other end towards Gollum
Yep.
and say, grab it.
Lovely.
Yeah.
Lovely done. Okay, so you pull this out, get it towards Gollum, with this Murloc in front of you. Since he kind of sees you've not really paid attention to him in this moment, but you have gone to save Gollum, he takes a swing at you. As Gollum grabs the spear, he also pulls himself up and grabs the leg of this Murloc, meaning he just misses you with his blade. What are you going to do?
I'm going to pull Gollum out, obviously, and also axe the other guy.
As you do this, you've noticed that Gollum's torch has gone in the water.
Oh, what a dick. Right, fair. All right.
Yeah. You've also taken down this Murloc that's next to you. In this time as well, the tongue has taken out another torch. You're down to 2 torches. One on the wall, one in your hand.
All right. I'm going to shout. The lizards are still here, aren't they?
Yeah. The lizards are still here.
I'm going to shout to the lizards, grab a torch and keep fucking moving.
Right. So the lizards, they like nod at each other. They're like, yeah, it's probably fair. So they grab this torch and they run down the side of the wall with it.
Also, light more torches as you go.
They're kind of decimated. Like, he's tongued them and they're like out. They're like covered in goo.
Yeah.
They like can't be relit. So they're running around with this one torch, and obviously you've got the other torch. There are no more Murlocs. The frog is looking directly at you and Gollum.
So I'm going to hold the torch high in the air and say to Gollum, let's go.
Right.
Let's go. And move for the frog.
Right, you're heading towards the frog.
Yeah.
All right. So
High in the air is this torch.
high in the air, as high as you can get it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, all right. He's about 20 meters away from you, this frog. So as you start to make your way to it, out comes the tongue.
Pull the torch down.
Pull the torch down. Obviously, he gets a nice little miss on this one.
Here's what I'd like to try and do.
Yeah.
So I don't want the torch to go out, and if I have any feeling that it's about to, I will pull it away. But I'd like to put the fire to the tongue to see if it harms it in any way. So although he's putting them out with his tongue, I want to, as the tongue's out, try and burn the tongue.
Okay,
I don't want to put
gotcha.
the torch into the tongue.
Yeah. As you put it near the tongue, you feel the speed that the tongue moves kind of makes the fire flicker like it could put it out.
I'll pull it away then, yeah.
And you pull it back down, yeah. Right, you're now about 10 meters away, and the tongue's coming towards you again.
I'll put the torch in the air.
Put the torch in the air. This time the tongue hits you.
Okay.
And you drop the torch.
No, I don't.
Oh, yes. You drop the
As
torch.
it hits me, I want to pass it to Gollum.
It gets dropped, though.
Oh, damn it. Right, fine.
Right, it gets dropped. You're on dry land where you are right now. You're safe. It will just hit the ground.
Okay.
It's not going out. So it hits the ground. You get pushed back about 10 meters.
I'm not stuck to it.
No. It's not trying to stick you. It's trying to get the torch. It doesn't care about you.
Yeah, but it's got a sticky tongue.
Yeah. But it also doesn't want you near its face.
That seems unfair.
Doesn't matter.
Can I grab hold of the tongue?
You can grab it if you want.
Well, I'll grab hold of the tongue.
Okay.
So I've already dropped the torch, then I'll grab
that's
hold
what I mean.
tongue.
You've got a hand free right now. So you grab this tongue. It's quite slippery. Mm-hmm. So as you pull back, you end up just roughly behind Gollum. Mm-hmm. And the tongue comes back in. Anything you want to... By the way, the lizardmen are just going frantic with this other torch.
Yeah, that's fine.
They are just running like mad.
Let them carry on because they are quick. So I can't imagine the frog's going to catch them.
Yeah.
Should have done that earlier.
Yeah, exactly. Gollum is going to continue just making its way towards the frog.
So am I.
Yeah?
Well, I'm going to grab the torch.
Right.
Sorry.
Okay.
I pick up the torch.
Yep.
And keep moving towards it.
Okay. So you start making your way towards the frog as well. The frog buries itself. It kind of goes backwards a little bit into the ground. It kind of sees a threat coming. It then goes to tongue Gollum. Obviously, he's heavier than you. So he kind of falls backwards, but doesn't...
Okay. And Gollum's next to me, right?
Now he's next to you.
Right. So, as in he wasn't next to me when he got
He was
tongued.
ahead of you. He's now been tongued.
Right,
He's
okay,
fallen down
fine.
next to you.
I'll pick Gollum up.
Yeah?
Grasp him up.
That's fair. That's fair.
And I'm going to shout to one of the lizards to come and grab this torch.
Right. So you're going to leave it to them.
Yeah, they've just got to keep moving.
Right. That's fine. Right. So with this, we're going to go for a big roll now, just so you're aware. This is going to be a pivotal point of this situation. Yeah.
Yep.
So as this lizard goes to grab this torch, there is now a 50-50 chance if he survives and grabs this torch, or he gets decimated by this tongue. What two numbers would you like to pick? They can't take a tongue hit, the lizardmen.
2 and 3.
2 and 3 to live.
To live, 1 and 4 to die.
This tongue comes out towards this lizard. Gollum plants his axe in the way of this tongue, therefore stopping it hitting the lizard and the torch, who then dash off with the torch. You've been really lucky with these rolls. Unbelievable. When I rolled it, I was like, no way.
There, mate.
Yeah. So they dash off.
Mm-hmm.
Right. You are now only but 5 meters from this frog.
All right, I'm going to charge at the frog.
That's fair. So you charge at it. It's got one more chance to stick you with its tongue.
I'm going to tell Gollum to charge almost the other side so we can't both be hit with one tongue.
That's cool, yeah. So Gollum kind of steps to the side, continues his charge. You've now got a 50-50 on whether this tongue is about to smack you or not.
Cool.
What's your numbers you're picking?
1 and 3.
1 and 3 for survival? Or like just not to get... Or yeah, to avoid being hit. 1 and 3. So you are axe at the ready, coming down, ready to hit this frog. And he knows it's got one shot to hit you. And this tongue leathers you. It hits you. Yeah. It does about 20% damage, not from the tongue, but it hits you in the air, knocks you back about 8 meters, so you're now about 10 meters away.
Mm-hmm.
But because of this, it's given Gollum a free shot, and it's kind of gone on the side of its head with this axe, and it's done a nice slice down the side. This frog has not enjoyed it at all, but the battle is still on.
Okay. I would like to zigzag towards the frog. I imagine I'm going to tell Gollum to keep hitting, so it kind of turns into... In fact, no, I'm going to run directly at it.
Yeah?
Yeah, I'm going to run... the fastest route is direct, so I'm going to run directly at it again.
Mm-hmm.
Tell Gollum to keep going.
Yeah, that's fine. With this frog realises its only way of survival is now these lizard men. It needs to make it dark.
Mm-hmm.
So it turns its attention away from the both of you.
Mm-hmm.
It's got a 50-50 chance of one of these lizard men.
Mm-hmm.
What's the number you're picking?
Jesus Christ. What number?
Numbers
4 and 2.
for survival.
For survival.
A frantic frog, threatened and in pain, launches an almighty tongue, catches one of the lizard men.
Jesus Christ.
He slams against the wall and is killed outright. The torch no longer alight. You have one torch left.
Mm-hmm. And both me and Thingy are at him now.
Both you and Thingy are at him.
Okay. I am going to swing for one eye
Mm-hmm.
and tell Matey Boy
Gollum
to swing for the other eye.
Okay.
Go for the eyes.
You both draw back your weapons. The frog knows it's got its last chance. It looks over at Toby, your pal.
Tobias.
50-50. Live or die. What numbers are you picking for survival?
2 and 3.
2 and 3. The numbers to live.
To live, yeah.
This tongue draws back, flies forward. Toby sees it coming. The mighty Tobias. And he just throws his torch in the air. Just as the tongue slams him into the wall.
Oh, fuck.
And Toby falls down lifeless.
So we've lost 2.
Yep.
2
And
lizard men.
The third and final lizard man catches this torch. And he goes, Tobias, no!
Has Gollum noticed that the 2 lizards are dead?
He's just hacking.
All right. I alert Gollum that 2 lizards are now dead. This frog has killed 2 lizards.
He turns. He sees, and obviously you've now taken out both eyes of the frog.
Mm-hmm.
With this, Gollum reaches his arm through the eye to the brain of the frog and pulls out a chunk of brain. And with that, the frog is left lifeless, with one torch ablaze.
Jesus, and we had killed 2 lizards. Okay. Fuck. All right. Well.
You're down to 60% health.
Yeah. Can we see a way out of here, out of this room? Can I check all the bodies, loot anything I want to loot, and whatever?
That's great. So with this, you do notice there is a nice pile of things that these Murlockians, from all the people they've captured and stuff like that, have got. You come across a bit of armour.
Mm-hmm.
So there are leather leggings,
mm-hmm.
and there is a steel helmet. Do you want to take these?
I'll take the leggings.
Yeah, don't want the steel helmet.
Can I give it to... What's he called?
It's too big.
No. Can I give it to the fucking lizard?
It's too big. It's too big for the lizard. He's too big for the helmet.
All right.
So.
No, I'll leave the helmet.
Leaving the helmet.
Got me lizard skin.
Yeah, that's fine, yeah. You come across 5 gold.
Excellent.
Yeah,
Give me my monies, bro.
exactly. Now, while this is happening, the other 2 lizardmen are being looted by the other lizardmen.
Really?
Yeah.
Jesus.
Is that once a raider, always a raider?
Ruthless.
Yeah. You also come across a very nice axe, but it's 2-handed. It's steel all the way through it. It's very sharp, and it has a halbinger. So it's got like a point on the end of it with a nice axe.
Like a halberd of...
Halberd, yeah. I think that's probably what I was trying to say.
Well, halberd is a polearm, so it's...
We'll call it that then. Yeah.
Okay, so it's like a spear then, with an axe head.
With a large axe. Yeah. So it's a one-sided axe, but it's a big weapon.
I'll take it.
You'll take it? Nice. Also, you find the sword of Gollum.
Yeah.
Gollum picks his sword up. As you pick it up, you're like, Jesus Christ.
That's fucking heavy.
That is a heavy sword. Give it back to Gollum. Amongst this thing, you find one potion.
Of course I do. What a shocker. Oh, God.
But you have no idea what it is.
Okay. Thanks.
No problem at all. Enjoy that.
Yeah.
And with this, you've pretty much looted the room.
Mm-hmm.
There's not much else in there at all.
Okay.
You bury the 2 lizardmen down there. Like, they're gone.
Mm-hmm.
And you're left with the one last lizard.
And Gollum.
Obviously, I got him. And he's called Jackalus.
Jackalus. Excellent.
And he's like, come on, Jack. So,
What's up, Jack?
yeah. He's like, a bit emotional right now.
Yeah, I felt like you were looting their bodies.
Yeah. It's what they would want.
All right. Can I head back out, I guess? Is there any other rooms adjacent to this, or is it just the one main room? And
Yeah, it's the one main room, and all of the ways out are like small Murloc tunnels. Like, it would almost be foolish. You can go down them if you want, but
I'll just head back out.
you head back out. Yeah, you've had enough for today. I can get that.
Yeah.
So you head out. You've got yourself a nice new halberd, some new better trousers, because the spear's gone through the other one as well, and the old trousers now. So, and then
Just to clarify, I've still got my 2 axes.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah. Still got your 2 axes, and now you've got a halberd as well. Makes you a little bit more cumbersome, but hey ho. And you get in the carriage, and obviously the carriage was a lot more empty now. And now you sit in the back with Gollum. And you make your way where?
To the town.
To the town.
Where we should have gone in. Oh, no, we were meant to go there and he got fucking hooked, didn't he? Should have just left him to it.
Yeah, should have. You took a lot of life. So you start to make your way to Habana town when you notice 2 High Councilman guards on the road.
Mm-hmm.
What would you wish to do?
I'm going to ask the lizard to stop.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to hop down, cloaked up.
Yeah.
I'll leave my halberd on the thing, so I don't imagine that can fit under my cloak.
Yep, that's fair.
And I'm going to approach the guards.
Yeah.
Hi.
Good day, weary traveller.
Are you with the town?
We're out on patrol expedition right now.
From?
No, from?
Are you with the town? I've just got some questions. Or
we are aware of the town. What kind of questions do you have?
Who lives here?
I mean, it has a mayor.
Yeah, who's that?
Yeah, I mean, its mayor is Baldric.
Baldric, you say?
Baldric the mayor.
Excellent. And is there anything I should know about the town?
I mean, it's nice in the summer. It's got, a town. It's marketplace, hotels, pub.
Yeah, but anything bad happening in the town? Anything?
No, God, no.
Okay. I'm just a traveller, I don't know.
Yeah, no, but I mean, I'd visit the town, yeah.
How armoured are they?
Yeah, they're on patrol. They're like...
Heavily armoured up.
I wouldn't go as far as heavily armoured, but obviously they're kind of ready to fight rogues and stuff like that if need be. They're on patrol.
While they're chatting to me, do they feel in any way under threat? Are they ready
Nope.
to fight?
They don't feel under threat or anything like that.
I'm chatting to them.
They're just chatting, yeah.
How big are they?
I wouldn't say their size would be the issue in this.
Okay.
Because they're just like a bit smaller than you. They're like human sized type thing, but they don't really appear to be human.
Right. Gotcha. Where are they? What direction are they walking? Towards the town or away from the town?
Away from the town.
I'm going to leave it.
Gonna leave it.
I'm going to go back to the cart. I'm going to say thank you.
Yep.
I'm going to head back to the cart.
Okay.
I'm already at 60% health.
Yeah.
Golem's a bit roughed up as is.
He certainly
We
is.
should probably just rest up and heal up and whatnot. I'm going to head into town.
Cool. Right, head into the town. You're given entry. It's a pretty open town. You can see there's lots of like weary travellers there. It's a bit run down, but it seems good to go. There doesn't really seem to be any problems or anything like that. No one's giving you a hard time or anything like that. More than that, people are probably just steering clear of you both. All three of you, sorry.
Okay, I'm going to head to the inn.
The inn. Nice. Okay. Make your way into the inn. There's a few people kind of sat around. A couple of people kind of catch your eye in terms of people sat alone. A couple of people look like armoured. Some people look like they've got good weaponry and things like that. But other than that, there's just obviously a guy behind the counter who owns the inn.
I'm going to approach him.
Mm-hmm.
Ask him any news. Ask him for a drink. Get a couple of drinks for us.
Yeah.
Any news from town?
The lizard man pays for the drinks.
Yeah.
So he gets you your drinks. Any news about the town? He says, actually, some of our trade has stopped.
Yeah.
I mean, what more do you want to know?
What kind of trade?
Well, now Havana town is known for its love of liquid and its love of the ladies. And we've seen a lot less liquid come by here from the distant lands.
Who are you trading with?
Oh man, I'm just a simple innkeeper.
I feel like you're lying.
Oh, now kindly, sir, please don't speak to me like that.
Okay, any ideas why?
We've had a few High Council members make their way round town lately, but we don't much get along, so we just let them get about their business.
Okay. Do you think they're confiscating anything? Do you think you have a Murloc problem?
I mean, I know about the Murlocs that live under the lake, but other than that...
Yeah, we dealt with those.
You dealt with the Murlocs under the lake? Well, that must have been horrifying.
We lost 2 friends.
Yeah, I bet you did. I don't mean to laugh, but jeepers. I just sound like the salesman.
We didn't have much choice. They kidnapped Golem. Anyway.
Yeah, back to business.
Yeah. Anything else?
We don't see much of the mayor anymore.
That's Baldric, right?
Oh, you know Baldric.
Well, not. I know of him.
Ah, a lot of people know of Baldric. Yep. He would set up a lot of our trades. He's a good guy in general, but he likes to keep the town running.
Where was he last seen?
I'm unsure per se, but I saw him speaking with a High Councilman about a week ago.
Okay. What does he look like?
Little fat guy, can't miss him.
Excellent. Okay, thank you.
You're most welcome.
I return to the table with Gollum and Jack.
Jack, nice.
And just say to him, so, just spoke to the innkeeper. Sorry. I just spoke to the innkeeper. He's told me that the mayor of the town's gone missing. Baldric. Sure, fat guy, can't miss him. Should we have a look for him?
So this is man is he's kind of putting a couple of things together, and he's like, yeah, no, I've had a couple of thoughts regarding this. He's just playing chess with Gollum, but Gollum's not moving any pieces, so he's just putting a couple of bits out here and there. I think Papa. Is there anything we should know about Papa? I mean, was he just a clerk? Do you got any news that I could probably use?
As far as I'm aware, no. You guys know him as a bad man.
And we're after Tyragon, right?
No, we're after that knight that was in the...
But I mean, the end goal is your father, Tyragon.
I would say maybe.
Maybe now. Maybe now.
I mean, that's not what I hired you for. But if you want to stay with me till then.
Oh, what I'm thinking is maybe the High Council or they're trying to stop. They're trying to get at the trade. And I don't know who the enemy is right now.
In terms of what?
Who are we avenging right now? Who are we looking for?
First mission, avenge Papa. Second mission, High Council.
All right. He sits back and he's like, what am I doing? He is absolutely confused, right? And then he sees forward and he goes, let's find the mayor. Let's find the mayor. I agree.
Okay. You are more than welcome to just rest in town. And I'll do this if you want.
He goes, thank God for that. And he just chills the fuck out. He's like, cool. I don't want anything to do with this.
Cool. Yeah, you rest in town. I'll be back.
Yeah, cool. He just moves another chest piece and he's like,
Come on, Gollum.
Yeah. So Gollum gets up and he joins you out on this little escapade out.
Hold on. Before, I just want to confirm whether Gollum wants to come. But just...
do a little fist bump. Yep, Gollum just
lovely.
Gives it a little nick.
Let's go, big boy.
Yeah. And out you go. Now, as you come out to this area, there is the marketplace to your right. There is where the mayor lives ahead of you, and then there is like the town, so to the left. When you look out and see the mayor's place, it looks a little barricaded.
Okay.
So
Barricaded how?
Like it looks like someone's definitely home, but it looks like no one's been there. Like you can see there's like the door is like locked with like a thing over the front of it, like a piece of wood that goes across it. But you can see there's candles lit with inside and stuff like that.
Okay. All right, I'm going to head over to the mayor's house.
Straight to the mayor's house
for now.
Yeah, okay, that's cool. You head over. Take a little peek through the windows, and you can see that the mayor is in his front room, pacing.
Oh, the mayor's in there. Right, I'm going to go back to the inn. Found the mayor.
Yeah?
No.
Oh, I was going to say, is that what you're doing? Or?
I'm going to bang on the door.
Yeah, you bang on the door.
Yeah.
You see the mayor just scurry. He's hiding.
Baldric, I see you.
He's just hiding. He ain't.
Baldric, answer the door, or we're coming in.
Just nothing.
Can I see anything else through the windows or anything? Anyone else in the house? Or
Can't see anybody else but Baldric.
okay. And I see where Baldric is.
Yeah. You know where he's hidden. You just watched him.
Yeah.
Like he's a little fat guy.
Yeah.
Like he's not in it. He ain't no.
There's no guards around. There's
no guards. It's just a mayor. He's not like.
All right.
You know.
Hoof the door in then.
So. You with your axe, you just kind of do a slice down the middle of the door to break the barricade and the lock, and push the door open.
And step out of the way, in case there's a trap or something in there.
Yeah, you do a little side step. Nothing happens.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah.
Headed.
Yeah, you make your way in. It's ransacked.
Okay.
Like, there's a lot of trouble that's been going on in here. What do you want to do?
Go to where the mayor's hiding.
Okay. You can just see him sort of behind the settee with his head in the ground with his hands on his head.
What are you doing, Baldric?
Oh, dear. Oh, dear. No,
Baldric,
no.
Out.
Baldric kind of, like, crawls out a little bit. But, like, you can kind of tell he's well-dressed. Like, he's a person of power. But you can also see that he's been humbled.
Baldric, what's going on?
Oh, not today, not today.
What do you mean, not today?
No, I don't want any company today, thank you.
Will you have company? Tell us what's happened.
Baldric is just You can tell he's just not in
I'll
this.
grab him by the scruff of the neck,
Yeah,
lift him up to my face,
yeah.
and say, "Tell me what's happened."
You can see Baldric has already been beaten.
Mm-hmm.
Like he's just not here for a. If you're going to rough him up, I think he's out. Like he's not here for it.
Okay, well then tell me.
Like no, he's just like no. He's like petrified, absolutely petrified.
What are you scared of?
It's cool. They came. I've had enough. Thank you.
Who came?
It's like the men came. The boars, the chickens, they all came.
What? What are you talking about?
He said they came. They took what they wanted. They hurt me. They left.
I'm going to look at Gollum. Say, have you been here?
Gollum's like, no. Just shakes his head, no.
It could be similar people to who did the church because they found feathers. Well, I've got chicken feathers as well, haven't I? I pull out a chicken feather to show him. This chicken.
He's like, oh, it's definitely a chicken feather.
God, this fucking he's useless, isn't he? Jesus. All right. I'll put him down on the sofa. I realise nothing's really happening here. I'll calm you. Calm your shit. What's wrong with you? Pull yourself together. Be a man. You're the mayor of the town.
He's like, it's just I've had enough. I can't deal with this. It's too much for me. The mayor.
No, I won't do that. You knew what was coming. What can calm him down? A cup of tea. I'll go and make him a cup of tea.
Okay.
To chill him out a bit.
Hospitality.
Yeah. I'll go and make him a cup of tea.
Yeah.
Relax him.
Yeah.
Gollum's obviously going to make sure he doesn't run or move.
Yeah. I mean, he's honestly, he's frightened to death. He ain't going anywhere anyway. But yeah, so you sit him down, you give him this cup of tea. He's still shaking. He takes a sip and he goes, "This is the worst tea I've ever had."
I've never made tea before.
Anyway,
it's just a tea bag.
Yeah,
it's just a tea bag in an empty cup.
Yeah,
I'm like, a cup of tea
of cold water. Yeah. And he looks at you and goes, "So, are you here to help?"
Yep. Tried to tell you that a minute ago.
I mean, it just feels like you were here to hurt me.
Oh. Carry on. What happened here?
Well, the first thing that happened was the men. They came running through. I couldn't stop them. I am but short and fat. Then a well-armored man came in. He broke in. He took my alcohol. He took my liquids. He took my ladies. And he left. Then the chicken men came, the boars, and they beat me. They beat me down.
Right. That's it. You just got robbed.
I mean, it felt like a bit more than a robbery, but yeah, sure.
Well, you got robbed by the big guy in that fort over there.
Right. I mean, but I've not left since.
Ah, of course you haven't.
The High Council have been here numerous times.
What have they said?
They're looking for the men.
Well, I can tell you where they are.
Where?
In the fort, just down the road.
No, tell the High Council, not me.
Okay. Well, anything else you can tell me?
No. I've told you all. They've not been back.
Wonderful.
I've lost everything.
You've got nothing of value anymore.
You can take a look around.
I'm going to take a look around his house.
Yeah. Yeah, you take a look around his house and you can kind of see that they have gone through it. But what is mainly missing is trades goods.
Someone wants to take care of the trade. All right.
Yes. You notice as well that it's not just trade, but there's like black market trade. Like it's all the things that shouldn't go for trade of being taken.
Okay.
So you can kind of tell that he was up to no good.
Yeah.
But they've let him live.
All right. So that's the Dockmaster and him now who've been ransacked.
Yeah.
But they didn't let the Dockmaster live.
They did not let the Dockmaster live. He may have not wanted to give up information.
shoot back to him and say, "Did you tell him anything?"
I mean, I told them what they wanted.
What did they want?
They wanted to know the trades.
What trades? Let's give me some info here, people.
Okay.
What did they want to know?
Well, I've traded in weapons, but very specific weapons. Artifacts, if you will. There are 3 main weapons. There's the fire sword, the earth shield, and just as he's speaking, an arrow just goes straight through his head. And he falls down dead. You look over, and a window closes.
A window to his house?
Yeah, closes. Like, you can see someone's shut it.
Right. Obviously, dart to the window to see what it was. Or who it was.
So you dart to the window, and you can see at absolute speed there is just this chicken just taking off like a man-sized chicken. Like, just feathers everywhere. He's got a black cape on, but obviously you can still see it's a goddamn chicken. And he is just darting, and he gets on top of a horse, and he's off.
Right. Okay. Well, I mean, I've looked around his house. There's nothing of note here. I return to the inn to see Jack.
Jack, yeah. So while Jack's been here, he's also been chatting to the innkeeper, and there is like similar to the dock. There is like a trading area, which is where all the trades go through. So he's found that out from the innkeeper, and it's in the marketplace. So that's about all he could find out.
Right. I ask him if he's ever heard of 3 weapons.
Whew. No, not really. I
Fire
don't.
sword, earth shield,
Oh, it rings a bell of legend.
and something else.
Yeah. Something holy. No, I can't remember the third.
Everyone's pretty useless. I'm going to head to the market then.
Nice. So you make your way into the marketplace. Whereabouts in the marketplace are you going?
I'm going to look for this trade area.
For the trade area. So you make your way over there, and there is a trade crew that just look miserable. They don't look happy at all.
I'm going to approach one of them and speak to them.
Similar to the mayor, they look like they've been beaten.
How much tea is there around?
No.
Jesus.
They're not as bad as that. But yeah, they're like, all right, Gav, what can I do for?
What do you know about the 3 weapons of legend?
I don't know nothing about that 3 weapons of legend, mate.
Yes, you do.
No, I personally
You'd
don't.
be dead. Who does?
Mate, I don't know. All I do is I'll take in the goods. I'll take them where they're going.
Have you transported? Do you know what the goods are that you're taking?
I know essentially value. That's kind of all I know.
Have you taken in 3 really expensive weapons?
No.
Okay. Why are you so roughed up?
Yeah, I mean, the High Council came. They wanted information of me, but I don't tell them scallywags anything.
Can you tell me something?
That depends what you want to know.
Whatever information they wanted.
I mean, they want to know about black trade.
Yep, that's what I want to know.
Yeah, we have black trade here.
Okay, what kind?
Well, the main kind we have is we have women, we have fluids, such as potions and that kind of things, those sort of liquids. We have alcohol, which is not really allowed in Habana. And we get the odd item, artifact, that kind of thing come through here.
What kind of artifacts have you had come through recently?
Yeah, I mean, recently, all I know is we had 1 artifact, and it went to the mayor.
Of course it did.
Yeah, but I don't know what it was.
Right.
Why do you want to know?
Well, because some shit's gone down, obviously.
Yeah.
And the mayor's been fucked up.
Yeah.
And you've been fucked up.
Yeah.
Just trying to find out what's going on.
Why? Whose side you on?
Whoever's side gets me what I want.
Kind of looks at you a bit squinty-eyed. Realises he doesn't really trust you. Just walks off.
Cool. Go to the next person. Do a similar line of questioning.
Yeah. So you kind of move up to the next guy, and he doesn't really trust you either. So he's not really saying much.
Are there any High Council people around?
There's the guys that are on the road. You can make your way out of the town and over to them.
Yeah, but no, I mean around
In the town
dock,
right now?
In the town or anything.
Yeah, there's none in the marketplace or anything. They're not there right now.
All right. I'll talk to the guys and tell them that I'm against the High Council.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you kind of go back and you kind of say, "Oh, I didn't realize what you meant by side." So, but I'm actually here to like hurt the High Council. I've got real beef with them. I'm trying to find out about this black trade because I love the black trade. You kind of give them all that spiel and they're like, all right, yeah. Kind of, make up some crap about what you've ordered and that and blah, blah, blah. And all kind of tosh.
Where do you think I got Gollum?
Yeah, great, yeah. So you have a little bit of a laugh and then they kind of reveal to you. He kind of looks at you and he's like, you know the crazy thing about the black trade? It all started with a holy man. And that's why they can't catch it. They look in all the wrong places.
What holy man?
I don't know the holy man. I do know it's around those sorts of people though. They're the real dirty, slimy buggers they are. They think it's us. But them holy lot. They're the real slimy buggers.
Okay. It's giving me no extra info.
I mean, that's quite big.
Yeah, but I knew that already. So the clerics have got like their own little secret dark trade going on, which I knew nothing about. Which is, I imagine, why they needed a defender of the church. Is there a church in town?
There is a church in town.
Okay. I'm going to head to the church.
Right. As you approach this church, you realise it's the only clean thing here. No one messes with the church. So you're outside it with Gollum. What are you doing?
I'm going to head into the church.
So as you go to head into the church, there's a few people looking at you. There's quite a few people are like, what's this guy want with this church? You get to the door. How are you opening it?
Just as if I'm visiting.
Yeah, cool. So you just open it, you walk in, you're immediately greeted by a cleric.
I'll introduce myself as me.
Yeah.
From the church of my previous land.
Okay.
I'm going to send the high priest of whatever his name is, sent me down here.
Yeah.
To check on operations. I'm Papa's boy.
Oh, you're Papa's boy, are you?
Yes.
He kind of sighs for a second, and he goes, "Where is Papa?"
It's a great question. We're trying to find him at the moment, and he said that you guys might know something about the people who are interfering with. And I kind of look around and nod at him, and don't say a word. Just.
He kind of picks up on your vibe, and he's like, "I think." He kind of shifty eyes it. I think there's something you need to see. You following him? So then he sort of takes you down. He kind of looks over at Gollum, and he goes, "He'll have to wait."
I tell Gollum to go back to the inn, not to wait in the church.
Cool. So yeah, Gollum does that. He leaves and goes. This guy then takes you down these stairs. It's a spiral stairs. And then he gets to the bottom and there's nothing there. He then touches the door. He sings a small hymn and the door moves. In front is like liquid. It doesn't look like, a doorway or anything like that. And he's like, I cannot pass here. but you can. You going through or not?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, why not?
Okay. You make your way through this door, and in there is a large room, and over at the end is a shield. Just one shield sitting there. Now, as you walk towards it, you start to feel very weak all of a sudden. Like, not health draining, but like life. Just like you're really sluggish, like you can't get there. What do you want to do?
This is a shield.
It's a shield in the distance, yeah. You can make your way back through as well.
Is my health draining from me?
Like I said, it's not. It's like your life forces. Do you know what I mean? Like, you're just going to faint before you get there. Do you know what I mean?
Is there anything else in the room?
No. It's just a shield that you can see. And you take a look around the room and you do take in the room. So that if you ever to come here again, you would know the room. Again, it looks like holy. It looks like a holy place.
Okay. So I walk back out.
Mm.
Because obviously there's no point me heading towards it, is there, if I'm going to die before I get there.
Yeah.
So yeah, I head back out.
This cleric grabs you. What did you see? What did you see? No one's ever returned. What did you see?
A room.
Yes?
Just a room that made me feel weak.
What? Were there bodies? What are people?
No bodies, no people. An empty room.
An empty room? Why does no one return? Well,
To be fair, I started to feel very weak, so maybe they just stayed in the room.
I feel I must owe you an apology, and that I've wasted your time. I have nothing more to help.
There was a shield in the room.
A shield?
Seemed irrelevant. Don't think it was important.
The shield?
Yep.
What was the room like?
A holy room.
What?
With a shield.
It must be in the hands of the clerics. We cannot let this fall into the wrong hands. Come with me. So you make your way back up. You following him?
Mm-hmm.
Make your way back up. And he gets this map. And you notice there's a bit torn off of the map.
Mm-hmm.
And he lays it all out. And he's like, here is the map of artifacts. But the bit we need is torn. We don't know where to find it.
Funny you should say that. And I whip out the piece of map.
And you put it on, and this beautifully complete map is in front of you. And this is a map. You can see it's just outside the town. You just have to go through the forest. And this is where this map is. And there is a well in this forest that they have not known where it is because no one's been able to follow the map. So he kind of rolls it up. And he kind of looks at you. And he's pondering what to do with this map. Because it's his map at the end of the day. I know you've completed it. But he's like...
Can I take my piece back? Is that all right?
Well, he's like, oh... Can you be trusted?
Yes.
So what is your... Why are you here? What is your goal? Why are you...
The black trade. I look around before.
It's just you and him in a small room, yeah.
Like the black trade. The High Council's trying to stop it. And someone's trying to interfere. And we, as clerics, we need to... This is what I was raised for.
We run the black trade.
I know.
We must have it continue for the good of the clerics. This artifact is exactly what we need. He pushes a map into your chest. He's like, return it. And then we'll end the episode there.
Jesus.
Just want to say a quick thank you to Cobra Stacker for that. Just a little sponsorship there of the quest. Yeah, thank you very much for your continued support.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate you. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I know.
That was emotional. I'm still reeling from the quest. Can't believe you killed off my 2 pals.
Yeah, I know. Well, I tried to kill off bloody Gollum, but
Not my golem, mate. Not my golem.
survived the Murlocs pretty well in the end, I felt.
Yeah, I mean, that was a weird twist I did not see coming.
Yeah, that frog was meant to do some damage.
Yeah, just...
The thing is...
I mean, he did. He killed 2 people.
Yeah, I know, yeah. But that's the thing. He was meant to do some damage. But,
Right. What we're going to do, would you rather, today?
wow.
In the G-spot.
In the G-spot, yep.
So what I'm going to do to you...
In the G-spot.
In the G-spot. I'm going to read you some quotes.
Okay.
And we're going to discuss them.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, let you know who said the quote.
Are these like film quotes or...
You'll find out.
Okay.
It'll be a quote.
Revealing about as much as I do about the quest.
That's the one. And we'll go from there. So, first quote. I quite like this one. You can't keep blaming yourself. Just blame yourself once and move on.
That does sound familiar.
I mean, this isn't a guess the quote game.
No, I know, but I want to.
What do you think of it?
I mean, it's one of those ideal world things. I think if you could just be like, yeah, I'm done with that.
I think it's quite a nice way of looking at dealing with situations rather than continually...
Eating it away at yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because I think we're all guilty of that.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah.
And I think it is, like I say, it's a wonderful way of just trying to rationalise that you should just let it go.
Yeah. Yeah. You get it. It's your fault. But don't dwell.
Yeah, just deal with it, because I think, especially in my younger years, I spent way too much time dwelling on a bad decision or something that I've done, and I'm like, I shouldn't have done that, blah blah blah.
Well, it's one of those famous things where you, like 3 a.m., this thing pops in your head, and you're like, why did I do that? You know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely. That is a great line.
Said by Homer Simpson.
Do you know what? Damn it!
In The Simpsons.
Yeah, I did know it.
Yeah. The next one. How lucky am I to have something that makes saying goodbye so hard?
Don't know what that's from, but that's
which
lovely.
Is beautiful. I think it's really nice.
Yeah, I think as well that is one of those things that people don't realise, that they've got people that love them, that they've got people that they love.
But it's also a kind of, it wouldn't hurt this much if they didn't mean something. You know?
Yeah.
Like the fact that you're having to say goodbye to someone, either, you know, in general or whatever, means that it genuinely meant something to you.
100%, yeah.
Which I think is really nice. And it's a really nice take on saying goodbye or never seeing that person again or whatever may have happened, you know.
Funny enough, yeah, I think that's quite a common, but that's said in a way that's quite different.
In what way? What do you mean?
Like, I think you hear a lot of people say, you know, be grateful for the people around you, and I think that's a very nice way of saying that.
Yes, yeah. Yeah.
But who said it?
Winnie the Pooh.
No, yeah, he's a sweet boy.
And I think you may be getting how this is running at the moment.
Yeah.
I'm
going to get the next one.
Oh, yeah. Because I ain't got a fucking clue. This is.
Oh, really?
I know who is by. I don't know who that is. Sucking at something is the first step to being sort of good at something.
Oh, mate, I ain't got a clue. That sounds like a dodgeball phrase. I really haven't got a clue.
Which I think kind of outlines just keep at it. Like if you want it, you're never going to be perfect straight away, which a lot of people don't like the idea of.
Yeah.
You know, I'm really terrible at that, so then they just give up.
Yeah. It's one of those weird motivational...
It is a weird motivational, definitely.
Yeah.
But sucking at something is the first step of being sort of good at something.
Yeah. I think you have to... It's kind of one of those... At some point doing this, it's going to be bad.
Yeah.
You need to know that and know that it gets better.
You need to carry on. You're not going to be bang on every time or straight away. It's going to get better, essentially.
Reminds me of me playing tennis.
Please link.
I suck at tennis.
I gave up straight away.
Yeah, I did, yeah.
Did you?
Oh, I hate tennis.
I mean, it doesn't. How's it just the sucking at something? That's it.
That was all it
You
linked
just
to
thought
there.
of something that
I
you
never
sucked
got
at.
pretty good. I just sucked. Picked a different sport. Got pretty good at it.
You probably know this one. I wish there was a way.
Hang on, that was said the last one.
Sorry, Jake the dog.
Oh, no, I don't know who that is.
Yeah.
Good old Jake.
I wish there was a way to know you're in the good old days before you've actually left them. And I love that.
I quote this all the time.
I love that.
This is Andrew from The Office.
Yeah, Andrew Bernard.
I quote that.
Really?
a lot. Yeah, I love it.
Yeah, I think it's an amazing quote.
I often now, when I'm doing stuff, try and be like, this is good.
Yeah. This is the good old days.
Yeah. And often I even look back now and I think, God, I wish someone told me that was the good old days.
Yeah, that was the peak, the highlight.
Even when it's just like little things that if I could go back and just sit and with my brothers and just play the Xbox.
Yeah.
We used to sit up. We used to play on the Wii. We used to play Kirby Air Ride. We used to set up loads of tellies, or Monster Hunter. Set up loads of tellies, and we'd all just sit in a room with like chicken nuggets and chips, just playing this game till like 4 a.m. And if I could just go back and just have another game of that,
Just do it.
oh, it'd just be so great.
Yeah. I think I had a similar thing. I used to go around a friend of mine's, and Skyrim had just come out.
Oh, well,
And he had 2 TVs. I used to take my PlayStation. And obviously Skyrim was one player at the time.
yeah.
So we used to set up the TV in my PlayStation. He had his TV and his PlayStation. And we just sit in a room and play Skyrim separately,
Yeah.
but together.
Yeah.
And it was like just really nice.
It's- I
Just,
mean, yeah.
And you'd look at the time, 5 hours have gone past. You're like, Jesus fucking Christ. Like,
know.
what has gone on here?
But you were like, this is great.
This is good old days. Yeah, these were.
But when I was doing it, I thought it was going to last forever.
Yeah. You
I
do.
didn't think there'd be a day
No.
where I
Where
would.
it all suddenly stops.
Yeah, I would never sit and do that again.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Mad, isn't it?
Saddens me a lot, actually. Yeah. I don't get me wrong. I'm not saying this like my life now, blah, blah, blah. But it's just nice to miss something like that.
Yeah. Yeah. And it's nice to have memories like that to look back on. Really.
Absolutely, yeah.
So, yeah. And yeah, we knew who that was said by, so we don't need to go over that. What's the most important step a man can take? It's always the next step.
I don't know who says that.
No.
Probably fucking Goofy. No, this is going.
That's Mickey Mouse from...
yeah. Sounds like something from like The Pursuit of Happiness is what it sounds like it's from. But it's probably not. But yeah, I mean, I think that's an overplayed phrase, but it's still great.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it's said in different forms quite a lot, really.
Yeah.
Just carry on going, I guess, I suppose, is kind of the...
Yeah, try and look at the next goal.
Yeah.
That's what's important right now.
I know, to be fair, I always say to people when like they're trying to achieve something or there's something they want to, just one step at a time. Like you don't need to, too many people get bogged down with the end goal. Like obviously it's great to have an end goal, but you can't do everything at once.
Yeah.
You've got to take it one thing at a time.
Yeah.
And I think just looking at your next step rather than, it's like there's, I think it's an old proverb or something similar where they say like, just take one step. Do you know what I mean? Take one step. Don't try and leap to the goal. And just eventually you'll find you're there.
Yeah, that's it.
You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
It's almost like what we do with this podcast.
Just take a step.
Yeah, we just every time we come in, we do it. We get bits done. We're not like, oh, we're not at 1,000 subscribers. Oh, we're not. You know what I mean? We come in, we take our steps,
And we do no social media.
and we do no social media. Our photographer let us down today.
Ooh.
Both of them.
Yeah, 2 of them, yeah. Jeez. That was by someone.
Barney the dinosaur.
Dalinar.
From what?
Don't know who that is.
Okay, fine.
Doesn't say.
All right, great.
Please feel free to look these up. Tell us where they came from.
Yeah, put it in the comments.
Accept your pain, but do not accept that you deserved it. I like that.
Lovely.
I really
That's
like
a bit
that.
of me, that is.
Yeah. I think that is brilliant.
Reminds me of The Quest.
Yeah? Accept your pain and do not accept that you deserved it.
He's been through some stuff.
Yeah.
Old Gazamatraz.
Has he?
But he doesn't feel he deserves it, so he's out.
Yeah.
He's finding out why.
Fair.
I like it.
Fair. This one was by Hoyd. You know who Hoyd is?
Hoyd.
H-O-I-D. No, neither do I.
No.
But it's a lovely quote.
It is a lovely quote, yeah.
When you do things right, people won't be sure that you've done anything at all.
Oh, when you do things right, people won't be sure you've done anything at all. That sounds like Winnie the Pooh.
It's not Winnie the Pooh.
Sounds like Winnie the Pooh.
You've turned this into a guessing game. That's not what this is.
That's, you know what I'm about.
This is not a competition.
Sorry. Yes, good. I think it's quite a sad one, though, isn't it?
I don't think it's sad.
Yeah.
I just think it's a case of people won't notice. Like, if things are going correctly, people only notice the bad.
That's what I mean.
I don't think that's sad.
I think it's sad in a way that's what the world's like. When
Yeah,
you're doing right and you're doing good,
Yeah.
people won't even notice.
Yeah, they won't notice that you've done
Reminds me
anything
of
at all.
another famous phrase.
Mm.
If you build 1,000 bridges, you're a bridge builder. But you suck one cock, and you're a cocksucker. And I think that really hits the nail on the head for that. Doesn't matter how much you get right,
Yeah, they're always going to remember the worst.
but they're going to remember the bit you didn't do right.
And but the thing is, I think that people thinking everything's going well, they do just take it for granted, I think, in a way.
It's the norm,
Yeah, people are like, oh,
but it
going
isn't.
delightfully, and you don't see what's happening behind the scenes with certain things and all
that's
that
it,
lot. People just assume, yeah, everything's fine. Yeah.
I think in work as well. I think when people just go to work every day and they just do their job, just kind of get ignored,
Yeah,
you know?
do something spectacular.
When sometimes just the person that goes in and puts it in every day is the person that you should take note of.
Yeah, very true. Very true.
Who said it?
God on Futurama.
I love Futurama.
Not everything is a lesson. Sometimes you just fail.
Oh, what? You brute. Jesus Christ.
I think that's brilliant.
Yeah.
People try and find meaning in things.
God.
There's no
That sounds
meaning
like
in
Mike Tyson.
it. No, it's not Mike
No,
Tyson.
I know it's
but
not Mike Tyson. But it sounds like Mike Tyson. I
not.
brought my back.
I had a broken back the whole time.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's great.
Can I have it one more time, please?
Not everything is a lesson. Sometimes you just fail.
I love stuff like that, but I feel like the woke crowd don't.
Yeah, but I think it's something the woke crowd need to hear.
Yeah, I know.
There's not always a meaning behind everything. Sometimes it's just shit.
You don't lose. Sometimes you learn. I'm like, sometimes you lose, man.
Yeah, sometimes that's it. Sometimes you have just lost.
Sometimes the lesson is you're going to lose.
Yeah.
But that's it.
Yeah. Life is not all fairies and butterflies.
Is that Coach Carter?
No, that is Dwight K. Schrute.
Very good, Mr. Schrute.
Mr. Schrute, number 1.
Yeah. I'm not glistening on the camera right now. Look at me. The moving of the blinds.
That's going to be irritating as shizzle.
There's not much we can do about it.
No, that's really annoying.
Just to our viewers, I hope you just accept this.
Yeah, that's irritating. I have to do something about the window.
We'll do it next time.
We can't do anything now,
That's
can
what I
we?
mean.
Yeah.
We're in right now.
It is possible to commit no mistakes and still lose. This is not weakness. That is life.
True.
So true.
Yeah. Jesus.
So true. And a lot of people think that life's not. It's the life's not fair thing, isn't it? And it's just like, no, it's not. You're right. Like, life is absolutely not fair.
Yep.
And it's something that I strongly believe people don't teach their children these days, is that life is not fair. And which is why I think part of, like, the generations coming up now have a real complex with being a victim, is that they're told too much. This is going to probably annoy some people, but they're told too much that they're special.
Yeah.
And that they can do anything they want, and they can. But
Here's a
you
participation medal for turning up.
But you can't. Like, life is just shit sometimes. And life will shit on you and make you feel like nothing.
Yeah.
And sometimes that's just life.
Yeah, you just got to deal with that sometimes.
You can do everything you want in the world correctly, but it can still go wrong.
You know, sometimes there is no lesson.
Yeah.
You just fail.
Yeah, just fail.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And that was Jean-Luc Picard.
Yeah, fair enough. I like the whole life sucks ones. I think they're the most real.
Yeah.
I think a lot of these quotes and stuff that you can come across are kind of like meant to lift you above that. But if we're being really honest, that's just what it is.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's best to know that's what you're fighting with. Like you're going to get dealt a bad hand.
And I do think not enough people are prepped for it in life.
Yeah.
Like as parents, like I've definitely taught my son already. This might be bad.
Yeah.
But sometimes we have to do things we don't want to do.
Yeah.
And that is just life.
That's life, yeah.
Like there's no kind of if, buts or maybes.
And also, that's okay.
Yeah.
Sometimes we have to do stuff we don't want to do. But that's all right.
Yeah.
You know?
And that is just how it goes.
Yeah.
You can't just be everything you want all the time.
Hunky-dory.
Yeah. You're going to get this one.
Okay.
You will definitely get this one.
I'm feeling it.
I see now that the circumstances of one's birth are irrelevant. It's what you do with the gift of life that determines who you are.
I just want to say that entire movie is...
Fantastic.
Yeah. It's just brilliant. There are actually lots of good quotes in that film. So, I like to think that the audience knows.
No, they don't know.
You've gone past it.
Who is it?
It's Kung Fu Panda.
No, it's not. How have you fucked that one?
Say.
Jesus Christ, I'm going to have to pull it back up again.
I can't even...
So it's, I see now that the circumstances of one's birth are irrelevant. It is what you do with the gift of life that determines who you are.
Oh my God, I've got it right. Okay. I'm pretty ashamed I didn't get that. Now I've got what it is. I'm like, oh shit. It does work for Kung Fu Panda, but it definitely isn't Kung Fu Panda. It's fucking Pokemon.
Yes, it is.
Mewtwo.
Mewtwo. And what a saying.
I'm really annoyed. They didn't spring straight into my head. That is brilliant. That whole film is brilliant, actually, yeah.
It is an amazing film. It's an amazing film.
Have you got many more quotes?
No, this is the last one.
I just want to say from Kung Fu Panda that yesterday is history. Tomorrow is a mystery. But right now is a gift. And that's why it's called the present. That doesn't say right now is a gift. What does he say?
Today is a gift.
But today is a gift. Yeah, that's correct.
That's why they call it.
What the fuck happened to my brain? What's going on right now? Yeah, no, I love that one. I think it really, that Mewtwo speech really speaks to, I think anyone who's in kind of a situation where they're not born into, like, the kind of more in poverty. What am I trying to say? Not born into, like, first class, you know.
Yeah. Silver spoon situation.
Yeah, that's it, yeah. So if you're, you know.
It's also about not judging someone's background or where they come from.
Of it like that,
or, you know, the circumstances of one's birth are irrelevant. Do you know what I mean? It doesn't matter where you were born, what you do, blah, blah, blah. But it's what you do with life.
That I'm going to judge you on.
Oh, I fucking hate you about.
Yeah. Oh, shit. I'm just gutted I didn't get that, honestly.
Just dwelling on the gut.
Yeah. I fucking love Pokemon. And here I am, failing.
Failing at Pokemon. Poo you, mate.
You know what, mate? Sometimes there is no lesson. You just fail.
That's it, mate.
That was me then.
No, I don't think that's on there. Dwight Quay Schrute, that is. That's Dwight.
Yeah, that's...
Not you.
Shit.
Right, guys. That's it.
Yeah, that is it, yeah. I feel we're pretty wiped from doing that quest.
That quest was
wiping.
It was tiring.
Yeah, that was... It's not even the middle of the night
It's
and we're
also
like...
really hot.
Yeah, that has depleted
so
us.
Hot. Yeah.
Had a mushroom.
It's a mushroom and I'm really hot. Yes.
Yeah, very.
But yeah, it's been a mosh, guys.
Yeah, much love to everyone.
Hopefully you enjoyed the quest.
Yeah.
Enjoyed a few little sayings that spark up your day, make you happy.
I don't think they're all positive, all them saying, so.
No, they're not.
No,
Some of them are
yeah.
sad.
Yeah.
But get used to it, because it's life. Sometimes life's shit.
Mm.
You just have to fucking deal with it. Lots of love.
Yeah. I love you all.
Much love.
I don't know why you wanna treat me this way.